Yes, sir. Yo, YouTube. Welcome to the Great FX TV, man. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. If you're still with the force, just hit the like button and share the video so they can reach as many people as possible, man. You know, with the double P's, the productivity and the positivity, man. I'm back with another banger. I'm back with another strategy, man. So, guys, without any further ado, I want us to get straight into it. And you know that I show you guys the settings of the strategy at the end of the video, so please bear with me, and I guess and I hope that you guys know that I hope you guys know that I do this because a lot of people, when I show them the settings at the beginning of the video, they get too hyped or too excited, and then they end up losing focus towards the video, towards the end of the video. You know, they lose focus throughout the video because they now know the settings. You know, they now entered the settings on their MT5 and they now want to try it without getting the full explanation, you know. So it is safe if you can, you know, listen first, learn first, and then after that, you know, you can enter the settings and everything, you know, when we are already done with the lesson. So I want us to get straight into it. So guys, here we got the stochastilator, we got the moving average, and then we got the MACD. So what I want you guys to do it is that before you do whatever, you will have, let's say this is boom, right? Okay, let's start with all the boom indices. Whatever, bro, please guys, please stop wanting the easy things, man. Please don't want. And I hate the fact that a lot of people like to trade every day. Don't be that type of trader, please. Don't be that type of trader that likes to trade every day and stuff. You know, trade whenever you need to trade whenever your conditions are met, you know. Don't just trade every day for the sake of trading, for the sake of being consistent. That's not how you're consistent, you understand? So please take that advice into consideration. So the thing is that you will have, this is boom, remember that. So we're catching spikes. And as we're catching spikes, meaning that we're going up, right? So as we're going up, you will have to go to M15. You see we are on M15, right? Leave this. Let me delete this. You know, I was just analyzing the market some other time right there. So don't mind that. Don't mind that. So I think you will have to get your pen and a paper. This is the first step. This is the first step. What you have to do, you will have to go to M15 on boom. And you have to look for something like this. What is this? I hope you got it right. This is an uptrend. You're going to look for something like this, you know. Going to look for something like this. Let's say you see the market came down and then it went up, came down again, gave us some sort of a W, but then don't take that into consideration a lot. And then you see the market went up. You see, let's say the market was coming down like here, you see right here, you know, it has been coming down so strong, and then right here it decided to retrace a little bit. After retracing a little bit, it decided to come down again, and then it broke this low. What you want is that you want, when the market comes up, you want the market to break this. But then that's not what you're going to pay attention to, guys. I'm just emphasizing the fact that you have to trade in an uptrend. I'm just emphasizing that. You know, it's not like you're going to trade this. Don't take this off breaking what. I'm just, you know, showing people if you get it in this level. Maybe the market is running around here. You know, I'm just showing you how could you react towards that. You know, let's say, you know, you had this type of W, the market went up, and then when the market crosses here, you know, after it crosses here, then it retraces like it did right here, and then it goes up. That's when you can be confident that we are in an uptrend. So I was just, you know, emphasizing the fact that you have to trade it in an uptrend. So the first step, write it in your book or, you know, in your notepad or something. The first step on boom indices, look for an uptrend. On M15, you see, look for an uptrend. As you can see, we're in an uptrend right now. So cool, that's the first step. The second step, go back to your M1. That's the second step. I hope you heard me. The third step, make sure that the blue moving average and the stochastic oscillator, they just crossed each other on level 10 or level 20. Cool. And make sure as they cross each other, make sure this MACD goes above level 0. Meaning, you see it is, it is below the line right here. Make sure that this MACD is above. After that, make sure that you move your screen from left to right and make sure that this cross doesn't move. Actually, this cross doesn't uncross. This cross stays as it is. As you can see right here, you see, we got a cross, right? Let me show you. We got a cross, right? You see, whenever I move the screen, it moves with me. You see? Whenever I move the screen, it moves with me. If you can't see it properly, let me do this. Let me do this. Let me do this. You see, this cross, this one. Make sure that it stays as it is whenever you move the screen. You see? We don't want this type of cross. Let me show you. Yeah. We don't want this type of cross. This one. We don't want this type of cross. Because just look at it. Just look at when I move the screen from left to right. You see that the blue line went up. We don't want that. You see? So, the last step, it is that you're going to wait. You just got the cross, right? You're going to wait for the market to retrace for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, you enter. You can see that. You can see. Just look at it. Just look at it. You see? The market went down, right? You checked your M15. You were in an uptrend. You got your cross, and then the MACD is above, and then the cross doesn't, change, and then you got a spike, right? So that's a cross. After a cross, you wait for 5 minutes. You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you enter. After 3 minutes, boom, that's a spike, guys. You can catch about 2 to 3 spikes, or remember that you're in an uptrend. You can ride the whole uptrend up until you are satisfied, but then don't be greedy. You see, guys, that's it. Boom. It went all the way up. You see, that's how it is. That's how it is. Let me repeat the rules again, because I know most of you guys are going to forget it. I know. The first one, let's go again. M15, you have to be in an uptrend. I hope you guys know what is an uptrend. I believe that, because that's what you learn first whenever you learn this market and everything. You learn about this. What is a trend? What is a downtrend? What is a ranging market? I don't think there's anybody who doesn't know that. So, okay, the first step, M15 uptrend. I hope you're writing it on your book or on your phone somewhere. Just write somewhere. This is the first thing. This is the first rule. M15 uptrend. Second rule, M1. Third rule, when you get to a M1, do not zoom. I know you guys are going to ask me that. Do not zoom. You should not zoom here. So the third rule, make sure that you get across. And make sure that whenever you get across, make sure that the cross is on level 10 or level 20, right here, below this line. And make sure that whenever you get across, this MACD is above level 0, meaning it is above this case. You can see that these ticks are below right here. Let me zoom in. You can see that these ticks are below right here, right? As we go further, these ticks come, on top of these. So make sure that you have this type of condition. The ticks has to be above. And then the fourth rule, move the screen from left to right. Make sure that the cross, you know, it is still the same and everything. It doesn't change. And then the last rule, which is the 5th rule, make sure that you wait for a retracement for about 5 minutes and then you enter, you buy. Then you're gonna ride the trend. You see, that's how easy it is. Let me check another boom in this. I don't want this video to be too long. At least if it can be about 20 minutes long, is fine. I want you guys to see again. If I had a certain condition, I was going to trade it for you guys to see. We can go here, but then remember, this is M15 and we are trading on M1. So if we can go here, we're not going to be able to see it on M1 because it is going to be too far on our history. So we're not going to be able to access that. Let's look at, damn, I know Boom 300 has been falling for a long time, right? You see, I know it. I know Boom 300 has been falling, but then, let's force on Boom 500. Let's mark this. Let me delete this. Let me delete this. Let me delete this. Let's focus on this. You see, that is an uptrend, right? Maybe you was going to catch it around this level or something. As long as you can see that the market, is pushing towards the upside, and it's going to be an advantage to you if you already know the market, if you already know the trend and everything. So this is the first rule. Again, M15 uptrend, cool. M1, let's go to M1. M1, make sure that I'm just zooming just so that you guys can see. Make sure that you get a cross. That's the second rule. And then make sure that the cross is right below here, it is, at the bottom. Make sure that you get a cross between level 10 and level 20. And as you get the cross, make sure that the MACD is above. The third rule, move your screen from left to right. Left to right. You can see that we still have that cross. You see? It didn't move. And then the last rule, make sure that the market retraces for about 5 minutes. Around here, you was going to enter. After 5 minutes, you're going to wait for another 5 minutes, spike, 1 minute spike, 2 minute spike. You see, a deep retracement, spikes, So, yeah, guys, that's how it is on Boom. I was going to show you guys also on Boom 300, but then we don't have, a condition right here because you can see that. Because I was trading Boom 300 last week and I lost. We have been in a super strong downtrend. Let me see what's going on here. Damn. You see, right now, the market is kind of in an uptrend. But they're not really in an uptrend. Please do not take this type of thing, because this type of thing, it is some sort of a retracement. You see that what the market has been doing. It has been coming down, going up just for a retracement, coming down, up, down, up, down. So it might also be, a retracement. Unless the market reaches and passes this level, then we can say, yeah, we're about to change the trend and everything. So, okay, that's it for Boom, guys. Let's go to Crash. If you didn't understand, please rewind the video. Please rewind the video. Let's go to Crash. Let's start with Crash 1000. Let's start with the bigger one. We'll start with the bigger one, man. Oh, damn! Damn, this is nice. Guys, if I caught this earlier on, you can see that we are in a deep downtrend. You can see we are in a deep downtrend. Okay, that's it. That's the first rule. M15, downtrend. This is Crash. Second rule, you go to M1. Third rule. You you wait for a cross right on level 90 and level 80, and make sure that the what is this, the MACD is below the line. You see right here, the MACD is above, right? Make sure that the MACD is below. The fourth rule, move your screen from left to right. Let's mark the cross. Here it is. You can see the cross, right? Just, you know, let's move the screen. You can see that we move the screen from left to right. You see we still have the cross. It doesn't change. Okay, cool. That's the fourth rule. The last rule, wait for a retracement for about 5 minutes. You can see it's 1, 2, 3, 4. On the 5th minute, you were going to enter. Then it was going to be a sniper entry. You see? You sell, then you were going to ride the trend. Right all the way down. All the way down, guys. All the way down. You see? All the way down. So, this is how easy it is, guys. This is how easy it is. Let me go to maybe one of the crash indices. Let's check. No. Yeah, I know it has been going up, but then let's check here if we are going to be able to access it on M1, because you know on M1 you cannot access, you know, the history that is way, you know, long gone. You know, you can only access the history that is about a week ago. Let's see if we're going to be able to access it. And then I'm showing you guys the, okay, yeah, we are cool. So the first rule, I'm going to say the rules each and every time. First rule, I hope you're writing this down, right? First rule, it is that you go to M15, look for a downtrend. Cool, that's the first rule. Second rule, go to M1. That's the second rule. Third rule, you don't have to zoom, guys. You don't have to zoom. It is not a must. I'm just zooming just for you guys to see. So, first rule, M15 downtrend. Second rule, M1. Third rule, you're going to wait for a cross. You can see we got a cross right here. Let me mark it as usual. Let me mark it. You can see here is the cross. That's the third rule. And on that third rule, you got a cross, and make sure that wait if you don't have them yet. Wait for the MACD to be below. You can see that it is, you know, above right here. Just make sure that these ticks are facing downwards. You can see that they were facing to the top, right? Make sure that they're facing to the bottom, you know, downwards. Cool. That's the third rule. The fourth rule, move your screen from left to right. You can see that the cross is still there, right? Make sure that the cross doesn't, you know, doesn't change. Make sure that you still have the cross even if you move the screen from left to right. That's the fourth rule. The last rule, wait for a retracement. After you get this, okay, you got this, so you're going to wait for a retracement. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You enter right here on the 5th minute. And then 1, 2, 3, a low spike, 1, boom, spike, big in profit. Inspired, like, come on, guys, you can't tell me that you're going to miss out on this masterpiece. This is very awesome, guys. So I don't want to waste, you know, most of your time, guys. Let me show you all the settings. Okay, the first one we have, it is the stochastic oscillator. Make sure the K period is on 60, D period is on 1, slowing is on 1, price fields close, methods exponential, and then levels, any color that you want, and then levels 20 and 80, and then done. The second one, it is the moving average, right inside the stochastic oscillator, so meaning right inside the indicator window 1. That's the moving average. 10, 0, exponential, close, any color. It can be blue, it can be red, it can be any color. The last one on the main chart, you're going to click this one on the main chart, which is the MACD. 7, 9, 7, high. That's it. So let me delete them and add them, you know, just so that you guys can be able to see. So what you're going to do when you add them, you're going to go to your F+ button, click on the stochastic oscillator, write these parameters, click done. Click on this F button again, click here. Don't click on the main chart. Click on the indicator window 1 right there. Click moving average and then write these parameters and everything. Done. You see that the moving average moved into the stochastic oscillator. And then now don't click on the indicator window 1. Click on the main chart for the MACD and write these parameters. And then done. So that's how it is, guys. So thank you if you stayed up to this far. So if you stayed up to this far, I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much for supporting me, guys, because you can see right now I'm on 2K subscribers. I finally got my channel monetized and everything. So from right here is all the way up. Thank you so much if you're still rocking with me. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. I'm saying it again. If you're still with the force, just hit the like button and share the video so that you can reach as many people as possible. And thank you so much, guys. And I hope you read their rules or the statements or just what I wrote at the beginning of the video. Please follow what I'm going to say or what I've just said on the beginning of the video. I hope we're going to go up, guys. We're going to go up. So yeah, man, I'm out. I love you all, guys. Please have a blissful trading journey and thank you, guys. Thank you, and I'm out, man.